buried my dad this week. I'm all alone.
Where did the idea come from to tackle this story and have these characters have this treatment?
This was planned, so once I finished Justice League War, they knew that they wanted to do an Aquaman story already, and I was like, oh, you gotta let me do that one too. Like, I love Aquaman.
We're talking.
Arthur, I know you miss your dad, but...
I think I really like the notion of him as a guy. Like, just really an angry brawler of a dude. So that allowed me to sort of nudge at his portrayals and other stuff. For instance, we open with him drunk at a seafood restaurant with his head on the bar, pouring his heart out to a lobster.
Wait, whoa. Hold up.
This is his origin story. The film is about the birth of a superhero, and it's about Arthur Curry and his struggles and how he's approached, by the Justice League, how he's approached to become Aquaman and how he deals with that. He's reluctant. It's as if someone came to you and I and said, you're going to be a superhero, you're going to save New York. We'd be like, what are you talking about? You're nuts.
Arthur Curry, I'm the Flash. We've been looking for you.
What can we expect besides a whole lot of Aquaman kicking ass?
You can expect us to further the stories of all the League members from Justice League War. There'll be a little more of the Superman-Wonder Woman romance, a little more of the Shazam and Cyborg bromance, and bigger scale, bigger over-the-top action, and leaves you wanting more.
Aquaman, new guy to you. How do you find his voice and decide that that's how you're going to go with this character?
Yeah, well, I think that, one of the reasons they called me up, I think, is because they liked my voice quality. So when I went in, I actually said, what are we doing with it, essentially? And Andrea Romano just said, we kind of want you to use your own voice. That's why you're here. Really, I just let her guide me. She's the best,
How are the three of us going to evacuate entire cities?
As someone involved in the casting, you need to hear these voices in your head beforehand of what these characters might sound like. And what is that like for you to come up with what you think the voice should sound like in your head to getting that actor to agree to it?
I get paid for hearing voices in my head. You can't help but have an audible reaction to what you think a character should sound like. You listen for an actor that sounds like the character looks. That's crucial. By the gods.
What kinds of cues are you guys in the animated side of things taking from the comic side?
Certain things we just can't bring in from the New 52, and we want to be able to go into our own directions. Because the fans of the New 52 have the comics. Comics do what comics do best, and animated movies do what animated movies do best. So after this movie, I know you'll be seeing more original content, still in this universe, but it gives us more freedom to take the characters off in our own direction.